Alright guys, we're back with another episode of XCOM 2. I've had a couple of pretty successful missions in a row now, so I'm on a bit of a roll, but there's plenty still to do. I have to complete the Skulljack project, however I'm kinda low on supplies. Kinda meaning really. I need to investigate the Advent black site as well, however I'm going to have to get my squad trained up and geared up a little bit more than what their current status is. But right now I really need to get some supplies, so I'm going to go find some. And here we are, 3 days away from a large 150 supply drop.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Right, so the faceless autopsy is done.
I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such a being. Is there another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering?
Right, so that's given me a new item available, the Mimic Beacon. That'll be an interesting one to check out. Right, so the Mimic Beacon generates a holographic decoy to draw enemy attacks for 1 turn. It is deployed like a grenade, thrown to the site where the decoy will appear. Now that seems pretty powerful to me. Right, so now I'm going to go for the Advent Trooper autopsy, which is only 3 days.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet. I was not going to admit it to Shen, but there is one thing I miss more than my lab equipment. Those damn juicy Advent burgers. I don't know where they get the meat, and frankly, I do not want to know.
Yeah, probably better not to know these things.
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got. And I know the aliens aren't happy about losing one of their own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
Right, so we're just going to continue on with the supply drop now.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I'm confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Right, so we now have an overarching goal. To find and disrupt the Avatar project before it's too late. Right, dark events. Now this is the Avatar project counting up, I guess, yeah? Or is it a countdown? Depends on what way you look at it. Right, so looking at these dark events, these are the aliens pending dark events. We've seen these ones before, yeah? And the next retaliation strike will be in 4 weeks. But there's nothing active so far. So let's get this scan done. Right, so that's us collected the 150 resources from there.
Commander, to aid in your efforts, we have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance headquarters for your use.
Right, let's recruit some new staff as well then.
Setting course for the West Asian Corridor.
Welcome, Commander.
Right, interestingly enough, we can also buy stuff like scanning bonuses. So scanning bonus medical assistance, while the Avenger is located at HQ, our soldiers will recover from their injuries faster. Got to be careful though, because that's going to overwrite the intel bonus. And the scanning bonus can only be modified once per month. Now the second one, rapid construction, the same thing applies. This one could be pretty good. Building stuff faster, sounds pretty good, yeah? Now 175 supplies to purchase a ranger, that's just a little bit rich for me. And 170 for an engineer. That's a pretty difficult choice now. I've only got 180 supplies and these people are not cheap. I'm not really sure about these because I've got a lot of contacts to make and I've got a lot of supplies to pick up. So I'm not going to bother with any of these two yet. I would have liked to have recruited another scientist in all honesty. It's near the end of the month anyway. Let's take the engineer.
Commander, as we rapidly develop and deploy advanced new technologies, any recruits you encounter with a proclivity towards the sciences would be of great use to me.
Now, even though I've only got the one scientist, I may build a laboratory as soon as I get more supplies again. 1 day to clear the alien debris here, which will get me a few more supplies. So let's start this engineer clearing this alien debris for now. And again, that's going to get it down to 5 days. Once Lars is done in here though, I may just put both into this one, clearing the machinery instead. Right, now I can choose to make contact or I can go and pick up even more supplies. Right, now mousing over the make contact button shows you how much supplies they will provide you with. So 77 in New Arctic. Same with East Asia. Eastern Europe is only 40 and East Africa is 65. Right, let's go over here then to make contact with New Arctic. It's going to cost 40 intel and I've got 93.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Right, so after we make contact here with the New Arctic, we will be out of contacts and we'll need to build more facilities to get more.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Right, so Lars has finally cleared this alien debris. I can't build anything yet though because I am really low on supplies. So let's actually get both of them going on this alien machinery instead. Now hopefully this will be down to 10 days, that's exactly what I thought it would be. Continue making contact, and I've got a feeling something's about to happen pretty soon. That was really fast. Guerilla Ops, new targets acquired. We've acquired new targets for our guerrilla operations against Advent, Commander. Okay.
Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
Right, so either destroying the alien relay, 174 supplies, and this is also going to counter midnight raids, or protect a device. That sounds like an interesting one. However, increasing all my intel costs, I'm not that bothered about this one. I'm a little bit more concerned about the recruitment costs. So I'm going to try this one to destroy the alien relay and gain 174 supplies.
Setting course for West Asia.
Now I'm going to make all the utility items and armour available and fix up my squad. Finally I've got Jonas back, my sniper. Now as discussed previously, Jonas is going to get the scope for 5% extra aim. Now I'm going to give him a nanoscale vest. Right, Brooks. Now remember, Brooks is now a phantom, so when the squad is revealed, Brooks remains concealed. Pretty happy with him so far. Now as we know, Kostya is my medic and his gremlin is also a medic, so it makes sense to give him the medikit. Now both my grenadiers are out, which means I need to take one of my rookies with me. So let's take Sophie. Now she's going to get the nanoscale vest. I'm really lacking heavy weapons in this one. Let's also give her the hair trigger. Yeah, there's going to have to be an element of finesse about this operation, but I'm hoping that Brooks will come in handy for that. Let's get going.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Dr. Tygan has picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the Advent network from this area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission.
So once again, all enemy targets need to be neutralised before we destroy the relay. Looks like another race against time.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Entering squad concealment.
Right, so 8 tons we have. Now again, I would quite like to have Jonas up on the roof, happily sniping away, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do with him.
Affirmative.
Right, Rookie, we'll get you down here.
Location confirmed.
And Kostya, you can go right next to her for now.
Got it. Moving. I've got enemy movement here.
Right, but we're going to flank around them, I think. Because the objective is over here. Now Matt, my ranger, my stealthy ranger, let's get him right over here.
No need to ask twice.
Jonas looks like he's got a 100% chance on this Advent Trooper, and Kostya has a 72% chance on both, and Sophie's down at 66%. Right, so Jonas has only got a shot at this Advent Trooper, so he's going to go on to Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Right, so Kostya, I'm going to move to here, as this gives him a flank attack on the sectoid, which is really what you want.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Right, for some reason he's not quite getting a flank attack there. Let's just move Sophie right up to the edge here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Now we're going to Overwatch with her as well.
On Overwatch.
Right, so Matt's going to continue on. Concealed.
Good to go.
Time to take a pot shot at the sectoid. I do have the 40% critical chance on him. Just a normal hit though.
They've got our position!
Come on, Sophie. Nicely done. Jonas, that's not good damage.
What do we got here?
I'm busted.
It's not good. Right, so that plan foiled pretty quickly, yeah? It was kind of poor damage by Jonas on the sniper rifle. But that's a lesson learned there about Matt. You've got to keep him well on the flanks if you're going to be doing this stuff. Right, let's just move Sophie to here for a flank.
Okay.
Right, now I'm not getting a flank attack on him. I'm really not very good at this stuff. But let's try with Sophie anyway.
Enemy eliminated.
Nicely done, dear. Nice, and a free action as well. Gotta be kinda careful here though, yeah? Now it might be smart to put Jonas on Overwatch. Remember that his long watch allows Overwatch to trigger with squad sight. So let's do that.
Got it covered.
Right, now I can move Sophie up to here to grab whatever it was the sectoid dropped.
Heading there now.
Right, so an Elerium core and an alien data cache. These mysterious storage devices, carried only by aliens, contain a wealth of intel about a large variety of enemy plans. Nice. They're extremely high value.
Object secure.
Right, Matt. Rather annoyed at you being spotted. But we know who's to blame for it. Right, now how close do I want to get Matt up there? Well, we've got Jonas in squad sight anyway, yeah? So let's get Matt right up.
Solid copy. Got some advent here.
That's not good. Come on, Jonas. Nice, but he's not good enough to take him out again.
No! I want to go home!
That didn't feel good.
That's not good. Nicely done though. I'll take that every time you pan at Matt. Now how long exactly is Kostya and Sophie down for? Sophie looks like she got back up. Right, Matt's a little bit exposed here and kinda on his own, but really, there's nothing you can do about it. Right, so interestingly enough, I can take a shot at this to destroy it. I was thinking it had to be hacked, but it doesn't. Right, so let's move back a bit then and just do that.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Five damage, it's not down yet. Right, Sophie. Take out this guy next to her.
It's down.
Right, it seems that Jonas can also take a shot at this one. But he's getting rather low on ammo. So I'm just going to let Matt finish that next turn. And reload here with Jonas.
Locked and loaded.
Now, interestingly enough, I can still go on to pistol Overwatch with him.
I'm on it.
Right, Sophie. Well, let's just finish this off with Matt again. He's getting pretty low on ammo as well. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be this easy. Right, there goes the relay.
Advent forces moving on our position. Reserves.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Right, so they're going to be coming in here. Sophie's looking a little bit open there. So let's get her into cover and an Overwatch. I can't believe Kosh is still lying down there.
Headed there now.
Right, so Overwatch for Sophie.
Overwatch.
Long watch for Jonas.
Come get some.
Here they come.
Advent troops here.
I've only got 4 hit points. Come on, Jonas.
It's still moving.
Right, that was a poor choice to go for that guy. Right, Sophie. Needs to reload. Now that's only a 29% chance, that's not very good. Now Matt, kind of looking open there as well. Let's get him somewhere a little bit safer.
Understood. Moving out.
Very poor chance to hit from there though. Now Jonas though has a 95% chance on him. So let's take that one.
Target neutralized.
Right, I'm actually going to hunker down here with Matt.
Maintain position.
And I'm also going to do the same as Sophie here.
In position.
Really need Kostya to get up.
We lost one.
Oh Christ. Oh, there goes Jonas.
Evac! We need emergency evac! Now, damn it, now!
I'm taking fire.
Take him out at least, Sophie. Right, good job. Right, let's take this guy out with the sword then. Oh, for Christ's sake, Matt.
Missed the target. Incoming over here! Need to find some new cover!
Right, I'm going to get Matt back to here.
Closing on target position now.
And I'm going to hunker down again.
Staying put.
Right, Sophie, can we do anything with you at all?
Moving to designated position.
Now, I wonder if I can get Kostya up if I move nearby. That's a little bit risky though, so I'm just going to stay where I am right now and go into Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Right, Matt, finish him off. Finally.
Target neutralized. Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Right, that's still not all of them though. Now, I'm going to move Sophie over here to Kostya and try and get him up.
Heading to that location.
Right, I can carry him. So let's try this.
Up and over.
Now, call the Sky Ranger.
Requesting emergency evac. Moving out. Just in time.
Right, now I need to get Matt out as well.
Running.
Sadly, we're leaving Jonas behind though.
I'm going.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Mission parameters completed.
Yeah, rating poor. And we did leave some enemies behind as well. Surprisingly though, that also counts as a failed mission, even though we took out the relay. Yeah, it's going to be a while before I get another one like Jonas. But what a performance by the rookie, Sophie. Right, the alien data cache decryption. Having recently discovered an alien data cache storing valuable enemy intelligence, I can dedicate my team's resources to decrypting the files and ensuring that we recover the large amount of intel stored within.
Hello, Commander.
Right, so we did actually counter the dark event, Advent Midnight Raids, even though it said the mission was failed.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Which is just as well because I'm going to have to recruit some new squad members. But supplies are getting low, however I can sell items at the black market.
At least we don't have to worry about keeping the Council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, we're down to 3 soldiers, so I'm going to have to hire another one. I just have enough supplies to do it. Right, Viviana. Now we'll take a quick look at these promotions before finishing it here. Kostya, you are absolutely useless there. I can choose Revival Protocol. That would have come in handy last one, except he wouldn't have been able to use it on himself. This one sends a gremlin to an ally to remove any negative mental status effects like disoriented, stunned, panic or unconscious. And Haywire Protocol. You may target robotic and mechanical enemies with your gremlin, attempting to hack them and seize control. I'm gonna stick with the whole battle medic thing and take this Revival Protocol. He's going to have to perform better than he did that last one though. That was basically a 3-man mission I had there. Commander, additional customization options are now available for our newly promoted veteran soldiers. That's just an aesthetic thing though. Right, what about Matt? It was a bit of a failure on my part that the Phantom didn't work there. Right, so Shadow Strike and Shadow Step. Shadow Strike, while concealed, gain plus 25 bonus aim and plus 25 bonus critical hit chance when attacking enemies. That's a pretty good one. However, it means that he is going to have to be the lead in any ambushes. And Shadow Step, this soldier does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. That's a pretty interesting one, especially when you're trying to get up close with him. Right, I'm going to go with Shadow Step for him. Now Sophie, what a star she was. And she's another specialist. And because Kostya's gone the battle medic route, assuming Sophie survives long enough, I will probably go the combat hacker route with her. Right, 2 or 3 days before my guys are ready again. But I can just about put a squad out if I need to before then. We'll leave it here though. Sadly, I have lost my sharpshooter to a critical hit. Even at that long distance, it just shows how important it is to remain in cover. You just don't think that somebody that far away is going to get critically hit. So it's definitely one to think about in future. I'll catch you later, guys.